Hey Alto Sax, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. And today we're going to do Accent Book 2, page number 7. So on page 7, we've got the time signature of cut time, or 2-2 time, or that C with the line through it. And what does that mean exactly? Well, it's really quite simple. Cut time is when we take the values of the notes and we cut them in half. So a whole note, which normally got 4 beats, in cut time will get 2 beats. And a half note, which used to get 2 beats, now gets 1 beat. And a quarter note doesn't get 1 beat, it gets half of a beat. So the values of the notes are cut in half, making the song half as long as if it would be in 4/4 time. In the top of page 7 on the left-hand side, we see an alternate fingering for the note C. That's played with our first finger like B, but the second side key with our right hand. Not the B flat key, that's the one below it, but the second one in the middle, that's side C. And the final item on today's page 7 is the tempo marking allegretto. That's a moderately fast tempo. We won't be doing anything allegretto today because we're talking about cut time. I want to keep it really simple and basic. So the first exercise today is number 16, and it's called half note gets the beat. That means that a half note gets 1 beat because we're in cut time. So join me and let's play number 16. We're going to play the exercise twice, but we'll stop in between. Here we go. First time. 1, 2, and ready, go. Now let's play it again. Cut time. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And as you can probably start to figure out, a whole note will sound like a half note used to. And a half note will kind of sound like what we're used to a quarter note sounding. And a quarter note will kind of sound like an eighth note. So there is a relationship here, and it's everything is sounding in half, or everything is cut in half. The values, the sound, etc. Number 17 is a song called Sing Noel. It's a round, which means we're going to go through the piece twice. And you can join me or you can play a round along with me. Here we go. Sing Noel. 1 and 2, 1 and go. Great. Now we move on to exercise 18, and this is an English folk song that isn't in cut time. You see, this one's in 3/4 time. So we're going to go back to counting our normal common time rhythm and our common time values of whole notes getting 4, half notes getting 2, quarter notes getting 1 for exercise number 18, the Scarborough Fair. We're in groups of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you see where we're asked to use our side C? Why would we use a side C? Well, if the C comes in between 2 notes B, it's right there in the middle, and we don't have to really do many changes to our fingerings. 1, 2, 3, ready, 18, go. Try that one again if you need more practice. Simply rewind the video and review. Next is number 19, The High School Cadets by John Philip Sousa. We're back in cut time because we see that symbol, that C, common time, with the line cutting through it in half. So that always tells us cut time. Now remember what I said. Quarter notes, we'll make them sound like eighth notes, and we'll make half notes sound like quarter notes. So the cut time value can be applied a couple different ways. We're going to play through High School Cadets twice because of the repeat sign at the end of line 2. Ready? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and go. If they get too fast for you, then pause the video and take out a metronome and try playing the exercises on your own at a slightly slower tempo. The tempo I just used was 80 beats per minute for the half note. You might choose 70 beats per minute and just go a tiny bit slower. But always come back to the video and see if you can play along. It'll show yourself the progress you've made. Our last exercise is number 20. It's the accent on alto saxophone exercise. And this exercise is all about that side C that we learned about at the top of the page. Anytime there's an asterisk is where you use side C. Let's do it. 1 and 2 and ready, side C. Notice it was any time that there was a B on either side of the C. That's the perfect place to use your side C. So I hope this video was helpful and that you'll use it again if you need to. So until I see you next time, keep practicing.